This will be a bit of a long one, honestly. 12 times streamers make terrifying discoveries by Celebrix. This was from like 3 months ago, but you know, screw it, why not?
Making horrible discoveries?
I've been trying to like get more spooky videos in, so let's freaking do it. Oh snap! You know what? Totally forgot to do this, but it's fine. Whatevs. Ah, damn! I didn't change it because I was doing the thing. Alright, you know what? Screw it. For today, we're doing this. I'll adjust that later. I was doing my outro the other day using that freaking one. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, whatever.
To streamers solving entire true crime cases.
There's a shoe in there.
Wait, really?
Whoa, 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 whoa! Call the cops! Call the cops! Call the cops!
Here are 12 times streamers made terrifying discoveries, starting with the time when
they pulled out an entire car from what, like a lake?
Goodnight_chicken explored an abandoned hospital in the Datong district of Taipei live on Facebook and ended up making a scary discovery.
So this is a abandoned hospital. Oh, there's freaking somebody in there! Who's there? Well, a corpse in there.
And when
yeah, well, there's you just freaking found a body and then they just forgot that one there? What the hell? Shouldn't the hospital, like, deal with that before they abandon the damn place?
Purpose, known for cleaning up the underwater environment and searching for missing people, and his crew did a live stream together. They discovered a car submerged underwater. They thought it would be a great opportunity to stream their environmental cleanup and the strategy behind it, but they had no idea what would happen next.
We were actually doing a live stream at the time when we were doing our normal environmental cleanup. We were pulling the car out of the river, and at that moment in time, we realized that there was actually a body inside of it.
Good. Like that.
Damn!
That was your cue.
Oh, find anything good?
Because the camera's on now, yeah. Yeah, we found something good. We found a Mazda 6.
Yeah!
Damn, so they were all down there, getting this thing out of there. No clue there was a corpse in it.
They ended up finding a Mazda 6 underwater, but as they began to recover the car and brought it ashore, they made a terrifying discovery.
Oh, and that's him recording it.
There it is.
Oh no, there's a freaking like walking cane sticking out of it. Was this like an old person that crashed?
Alright, let's clean it out.
He didn't realize.
There's a shoe in there.
He didn't realize what he was looking at.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
It was probably bloated to all hell if he can't even recognize it.
whoa, 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 whoa! Call the cops! Call the cops! Call the cops!
Somebody call him?
Yeah, call them. So this got real quick. We're actually doing a live as we're pulling a body out. We're showing a little bit of the car, and there's a body inside of it. We've got Dave on the phone right now with the cops. We're pulling a plate number real quick.
After
Damn, no, that's the correct thing to do. They gotta identify the body and the plates.
discovering
Damn.
a body, they called the police, who quickly arrived at the scene, along with news organizations who wanted to interview the divers.
The question is, was it an accident or was it like did they decide to drive into the lake? Oh, that is gruesome.
You realize there was a body in the car before you got it out of the water, or was that discovered after you got it up the ramp?
We discovered that there was a body in the car after we were actually pulling it out. The water was coming out. We were actually on a live at the time, and that's when we recorded. But that's when we realized that there was a body in the car. Shut that live stream down right away.
The person was later identified as 56-year-old Timothy E. Robinson. His niece later commented under the video and explained that
No
he had
way!
been missing for over 12 years with no one knowing where he was. She also shared that she was relieved to finally have peace and know what.
That is insane. So he did go missing. Oh, so at least they got to finally know what happened. But at the same time, I can't imagine to anybody that's like necessarily good news to hear, right? It's not. I'm not saying it. Like, it's definitely a foolhardy thing to try to like imagine, like, he's probably off there somewhere out there. But no, at the same
What had
time,
happened to him. And when YouTuber Theo Freakendor found something unusual, he and his friend couldn't hide their surprise and made sure to do the only reasonable thing in a scary situation like that.
run away.
What is that? No way. I didn't really like see it until you said something. Dude, that was straight up like... Hold on.
So by this point, it's hard to pick up from the video, but if you notice, I'm looking around a bunch. When I realized what I was looking at, I got a huge uneasy feeling like I was being watched by something. So that's why I'm kind of all like jumbled up and shit.
Tell me you saw some kind of an animal.
Get a good...
Is that this thing over here? Is that what you're looking at? Is there like a creature here? Is it like a cougar?
Yeah, I want to get a good view of it. Dude, somebody was digging a grave out here.
No way.
Oh god.
After finding a large open grave, he was still shocked about his findings and fled the scene as he felt as he was being watched.
You don't dig
No way!
A 5.5 by 3 foot like square rectangle on the ground.
That's a grave.
Putting a body in it.
But it gets
Yeah!
even more absurd with the case of streamer Rubsy's ghost appearances. During his Skyrim...
Chill. Nah, does the guy have a cat or something? But nah, son, they actually found like an actual grave, like oh hell no.
Square rectangle on the ground, unless you're putting a body in it.
No, they're smart, but I would have called the police. Like you better like go and check, make sure there ain't nothing happening there.
Even more absurd with the case of streamer Rubsy's ghost appearances. During his
Donated
Skyrim
$2 million.
gameplay streams,
Who the hell
he
donated $2
supposedly
million?
had occasional ghostly visits, with the door
Y'all
opening
seeing that, or is
behind
that
him and
like...
objects
Is it
falling.
$1,
One
but he
time,
says
after
$1
yet another
million?
encounter with the ghost, he couldn't take it anymore and almost cried from being so freaked out.
I'm honestly really shaken right now. I've talked to Jay. He knows what to do in case of an emergency. My parents know I'm here. Several friends in real life know I'm here. $2 holly, guys. Let's get a hashtag Dustin in the chat.
I gotta be real. At a certain point, I feel like bro is like streaming just to not feel alone. I'm sticking around for the whole stream if you need a voice to just chill with. That is insane!
Chat. Door.
Everyone in chat is telling him.
I'm gonna ACG with the $1 holla. Gonna check it out, guys.
And when he went to investigate the strange door opening, he couldn't find any rational explanation for what happened next. However, this wasn't the only time, as his streams were often interrupted by paranormal activity in his surroundings.
Like how much?
It's not like we needed... Guys, it's not like we needed any sleep or anything.
Yes.
That reaction though!
The time Aiden Ross
That like
decided to
instantaneous
explore a
live
haunted
reaction
house
like
at 1 a.m. And when he and his team heard strange sounds in the distance, they chose to trust their instincts and run.
Oh god!
Turn that camera down.
Don't you just gotta make like loud like noises or shit?
Oh yeah, there was yelling. I'm out.
What the?
Open it.
What the?
I'm going. Did you guys hear the yelling chat? Did you guys hear it? Did y'all hear it? Oh yeah, no.
I just have to say, by the way, in scary movies, whenever there's like somebody being murdered by like the bad guy, they always yell for help, hoping somebody will hear them. And then these people are hearing him yell out for help, and then they just leave quickly, like, alright, let him get murdered, goodbye.
On God, we're leaving. On God. Hell no.
Yeah, no, that guy's gonna get murdered.
Hell no. On God, we're out. Yeah, no, on God. Somebody just fucking died, nigga. Stop. No, seriously, stop.
And when YouTuber Exploring with Josh, well known for his
Again, like, imagine you're the one being murdered right now. Wouldn't you want people to go help you? These guys are like, let's get out. Screw it. He's dead. He's dead.
videos, found a new
Nah,
cave
we
that
can't
stretches
help
over
him.
2.5 miles long and is located in Washington County. He couldn't resist taking on another adventure. Despite its depth, the cave is relatively spacious, allowing a lot of room for exploration and walking. It's a popular spot for amateurs due to its openness and minimal risk of getting stuck. John and his friends, always up for new experiences and adventures, decided to take up the challenge and go into less explored parts of the cave. However,
Minimal
the deeper
risk
they
of
went,
getting lost.
the greater the risks became, making their journey not only dangerous, but completely unpredictable.
There's the entrance to go down. That's like from that scary movie, Descent. Oh,
it's not for the scary movie The Descent, brother. There's stairs. wait, come on now.
This looks like some of a horror movie.
Yeah, this is
and it's really dark.
movie too.
Lucky we got some lanterns. Well, they do. I have the A7S2. You already know I'm all good.
Yo, I'm all good too. I got the same camera. But
It's great for exploring. And I'll show you guys right now how good it is.
Coming down, and this whole thing floods up and fills up, and we're just running back, trying to warn everyone as we're running back, trying to survive. What if?
Oh, really? So this place floods? That's freaking terrifying then. A little bit.
But I think we're gonna be kneeling down now.
I think we're gonna have to kneel down.
Oh god. Dude.
Oh god.
Careful, Douglas, you're gonna knock this over.
Oh yeah, we're kneeling down. This might be the very end.
I have a feeling this might be the
Dude, I keep getting lower and lower, man.
Same here. Oh, getting claustrophobic.
Dude, it goes so low. It goes like ground, like kneeling.
I too?
I don't even know if this leads out anywhere. I think it's just the end. We can be crawling all day.
Let's find out.
Oh, God.
Did we find out? Yeah.
Bro really said let's find out. Nah, son, that's like the cougar's nest. I wouldn't risk it.
I think this is the end.
Screw all of you. You're not putting me in a position where I'm like right here and there's people behind. Like, you see what I'm saying? This is like the third time he's effectively trying to say this is the end. Like kind of like in an innocent way saying let's go back, and they're not going back. I'm not in this. You're not putting me in this position.
Thank you.
Yeah.
At this point, they even considered going back as the cave became so narrow.
Yeah,
forcing
definitely
them
go
to
back.
crawl their way to the end.
I don't think this is worth it, man.
Should we go back?
Bro, you're already at the end. I don't think we're supposed to crawl this far.
Yeah, I think this is too far.
Yeah.
I'm so curious.
If you're curious, man. If you're curious, this is where we could go. We can go more, but I mean,
You're
this is
crawling,
pretty
bro.
Freaking, this is scary.
You see that hole?
Oh my god.
You're going in?
I'm going in, man.
I'm going in too. We're doing it together.
However, this discovery they made left everyone speechless and forced them to rethink their entire journey.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I head back now? This girl doesn't have a flashlight. Okay, I'm gonna take out my phone, actually.
Oh, that's this event. I remember this. That's right. I never saw this part of the footage. I remember her. Yeah, she got lost with the rest of from the rest of her family.
You speak English? No English.
No?
Oh, okay.
Okay, come with us?
Yeah, dude, I remember this.
Do you see those, the couple that was back there?
You wanna come with us?
Tell them their daughter's up here and scared.
They don't speak. She doesn't speak English.
She doesn't speak
They don't
English.
speak English.
It's okay.
It's alright. This is the way back.
Dude, she must be so terrified. Oh hell no! I am so glad they didn't go back then. I am so glad they didn't come back. They didn't go back. I remember hearing about this dude.
What an experience. As we were about to leave, this little girl comes up out of nowhere, scares us, and at first we're like, wait, whose parents are hers? And she was just there alone by herself. Then she just stood there in the back, so I started talking to her.
Because at some point she got lost, and effectively she got like turned around. She accidentally kept going further into the cave rather than going out.
Answer me. And I was like, wait a minute. I don't think she speaks English. It turns out she really didn't speak English at all. She's by herself, crawled the whole way in there by herself. No light. No light. What the heck? I don't get it. No light. She didn't even speak English. So they were like, okay, come with us. And, you know, eventually, I guess her parents were like yelling her name in their language. And yeah, she went back. But she started crying and stuff. It was kind of a crazy situation.
But it gets even scarier when these two Croatian guys encounter a completely dark, masked man at night, acting strangely and walking in a bizarre way. At first, they thought he was drunk and joked around with him, but soon realized that things might be far creepier and more serious than they had imagined.
Dude, no, that cave one with the little girl was insane. I remember watching that one, dude. It's nuts. Wait, so who is this guy? It's some like psycho with a mask just messing with them?
Kaj radiš?
Pa nemam pojma.
Da, ne vezi, aj,
Nemam pojma, daj ga šutni, ja ne. Okej, mislim da idemo... Ajmo mi odavde, ajmo.
Fuck, snimaj ga, sad ga snimaj, sad nemoj pobjeći. Pomoć.
But now
what the frick? What's with the mask? Nah, son, that's like somebody like messing with you and like, but like at one point you're like, ah, yeah, you know, he's just whatever, he's just messing with us, he's just trying to scare us. But like, how do you know he's not like messing with you so much that eventually he's gonna take out the knife, you know?
Clicks and
Like,
Lacey
it might just
found
switch up on
themselves
you.
dealing with a guy behaving weirdly and intrusively, disrupting their stream and bothering people at the restaurant they were eating at. First, they thought he was just a fan, but later it turned out he was someone far more interesting.
Hey, are you sparring, bro? Are you sparring? Yo, you good, bro? Good what? Nah, you good?
Oh, nah, you off the Zaw, huh? You off the Zaw.
Who is this?
Yo, wrong dad, bro. Wrong handed dad,
Bro, he is, he's gone. He seems to be, like, completely blasted or something.
What? Hey, he's clean. Yo, it's good.
Let's go, bro. Yes, we're ready to order. Okay. Let's go, bro.
Valid.
This is 17-year-old Troy Coleman, and on May 17, 2024, a missing persons report was filed to the Flint Police Department to go on a
I'm sorry, what?
search for him. The individual filing the report was Troy's father, Weston Coleman, who hadn't heard from his son for more than 50 days. For days, Weston searched the streets of Flint, driving for hours, hoping for a clue. But Troy had already left Michigan, going on a journey that would take him all the way to Miami, which is over 50.
Brother walked from Michigan to Miami? What, on a drug trip or what the frick? What the hell?
1,500 miles away. Troy's father said that he was unarmed and posed no threat to others. However, he said that
Well, I don't know if he's a threat to others, but he seems like he's a threat to himself. What the hell's what's going on with him?
Troy suffered from hallucinations and needed vital medication that he does not have with him. But what makes this case even stranger is how Troy was eventually found. Not by police, not by search dogs, but by complete accident on a random Twitch livestream from FaZe and Lacey. At first, everyone joked about how high Troy looked and that he must be taking something, not realizing it was actually because of his medical condition.
Yeah, bro hallucinated from Michigan all the way to Miami. What the hell, dude? His father must be so, like, losing his marbles, bro. Imagine your son goes missing for almost 2 months. And then you get a call that you find out on a live stream, brother is like 4 states away.
He's getting a bad angle.
He getting a bad angle?
Yo, God is real.
Can I do this one? What do you say?
What?
Bro, are you good?
I'm a Spartan.
No, you are not, dude. Show us an emo. Hit an emo. Yeah, hit an emo. I'm good.
Alright, medium rare?
And what, he just hands his drink to somebody.
I'm good.
My bad. Dude, am I tweaking? What the fuck is going on? I can't lie.
Dude, he's just hallucinating.
No, do it. No, I'm not.
Wait, who the hell did he just give that cup to? And then why the hell would you drink it?
I don't want to do that. Yeah, no. Yo, are you good, bro? You good, bro? Oh, no.
No, he's... I would honestly say, if I didn't know about his condition, I would easily say, yeah, he's like on drugs or something, but no, he's hallucinating.
We need security. Yeah, I'll get him out of here. Give me a second. What is happening?
I gotta be honest, and this is one of those things that I always think about, like, if you tripping like that badly out in the streets, out in the open, I feel like if, as just like an average everyday person, I feel like you should, like, call the, like, police just to, like, cause, like, you don't know what their situation is, right? Like, they might genuinely get themselves in, like, far more danger or harm than just, like, getting them, like, calling the police on them.
I thought LA.
You know, at least the police will get him home or get him to the, like, you know, the drug tank or something.
And when the FaZe boys
That
were
is a
live streaming
trip.
themselves trespassing on private property, they quickly got a reality check that brought them right back to the present.
Did there might be someone in that? Oh, would there just be a grand chariot? I don't know. This is a... Where's dog? There's dog.
Who they trespass on a property and then get surprised when a freaking dog is there? Like, no duh, idiots.
Oh my god.
What did you expect? Oh damn. They left Lacey back there. Bro, Lacey go get her ass chewed up.
You guys are stupid, Lacey.
down there.
Oh, you saw the dog, right?
Why are they trespassing?
However, things got even more intense when a Croatian CSGO streamer faced repeated knocks on his door, and opening it turned out to be one of the worst decisions of his life.
Why?
Oh, they're knocking.
Nah, so this is why I have a security camera all over my property. If somebody knocks, I know who the hell's out there right away.
The neighbor is knocked on. Wait. What are you doing? What are you doing exactly? What are you doing exactly?
Kan du ringa polisen?
Someone call the police.
Ring polisen.
Call the police.
Ni vet vart
You
jag
know
bor.
where I live.
Ring
Call the
polisen fort.
police quickly.
What?
Vad gör ni för något? Vad gör ni?
What are you doing?
Vad gör ni? Vad gör ni? Ring
Call
polisen!
the police.
And when streamer Meesterkeem was hiking along a narrow...
No, hold on, you can't just leave it at that. What happened?
Safety barriers preventing a free fall down thousands of feet, one of the hikers decided to leave, and that's when something horrible happened.
Yo, look at those people.
En fait, là où on est avec Ilias, c'est beaucoup mieux. On est juste...
That's terrifying.
This guy's done. He said he's leaving.
He said he's leaving. And that's right. See, that's right when the worst happens.
Oh my god, be careful.
That is the scariest thing ever, dude.
Be careful.
Nah,
You okay?
son. Nah,
You okay?
son.
Okay, oh my gosh.
Nah, son.
Grab my hand, grab my hand, grab my hand. 괜찮아요?
Wrong step, that's it. Over.
Okay, okay. Okay, get up.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
get up, idiot. The one wrong step, you going down.
Streamers making...
You the next attraction at this place. Cause you painted the wall, bro. That was insane. No, this was insane. The previous one, what happened with that previous one? I wish they would have shown us, but what a phenomenal video though. No, that's a trip. Absolutely go and check out Celebrix here. Freaking phenomenal video. We'll drop a link on the Discord, Monos. Ayo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Salut!